And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on a Sunday afternoon. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Jackson Jobe.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. In there at the knees, and we are underway. Yo, one. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Swings through that one for strike two. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one ripped. Going back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Cody Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Kreidler. And there are two down.
Right fielder Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Judge rips that one. Kreidler on the move. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Yanks nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Comerica Park. Our starter in this one, Luke Weaver. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Henry Malloy.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Judge brings it in, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And that one in the air center field. Grisham under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Spencer.
Now here is Spencer Torkelson. First pitch just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs inside. And the count now 2-0. Two out, space is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, scoreless after 1. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Joe back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On its way. Forget it. He nails one out to right. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Anthony Volpe, and he drops it down the third baseline. Throw on to Torkelson. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
high fly ball out towards left center. Kreidler on the move to the alley. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting seventh, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
2 down, bases empty. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it stays fair.
Batting eighth, third baseman Oswald Peraza.
Runner at first with 2 away. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Checks over to first, back safely.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked. Dominguez off of first with 2 away. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting ninth, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That's a little high. 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's too high.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Paul Goldschmidt waiting to hit for the Yankees. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And they're all loaded up.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So the batting order turns over, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch misses. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. So Goldie strikes out here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back, bottom of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Manuel Margot. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. One out, bases empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And now 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. And that one pulled foul. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Left field, Dominguez. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7. Designated hitter, Baez.
Here's Baez. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Misses outside. Now 2-0. There's a strike. And that is out of play. Up and in, and a full count now. Ryan Kreidler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Ryan.
So digging in, Ryan Kreidler. Strike 1. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. That one misses. 1 and 2 to count. First and second, 2 down. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top half of the third inning, and the batter now, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And ball 1. Bellinger starting as the designated hitter. 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And Belly goes down on strikes. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Ball 1, no strikes.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's a ball. Reno.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Swings and misses. 3 and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side and foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a pop-up. Torkelson. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, Second baseman.
Two outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one not close. The count now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Chisholm checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 1, and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Comebacker to the mound. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting. Second baseman Justin Henry.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the second baseman, Justin Henry Malloy. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul out of play. And now the count is even. That one missing inside. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Andy Ibanez digs in now. Fly to center his first time. And that drops in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two outs. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. In the air, left field, Dominguez in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball three.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Volpe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Margot, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That clips the corner. That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. The Tigers down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Now this is in the air down the line. Dominguez sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dingler stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Here's a high chopper. Goldie throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing across here this half. We played 4. Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Joe back to work. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That one is upstairs. That's in there. Counts full, 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Ground ball, left side. Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Walked his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Goldie up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tarek Skubal getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Olsen also getting ready. And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. Goldie off of first with 2 away. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. The Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Fastball for a strike at 95.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luke Weaver won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Will Warren.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. The Tigers trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ryan Yarbrough getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
And that skips in the dirt.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge corrals it. 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
And next to hit for Detroit, Ryan Kreidler. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail 1-0. Reese Olson will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tarek Skubal getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Judge waits. And that one a little below the knees. 2-0. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Ball 3. 3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
And a foul ball. Olson goes 6'1". He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Way out front for strike 2. Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him swinging. And there's one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. And that That's a little bit high, and that's ball one. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. All muscle to center field. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
So 2 down now, and here is Jason Dominguez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Yankees up by 3. And a strike in there. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. That's inside. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in there. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Reese Olson departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Tarek Skubal comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. A strikeout and a walk. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. There's a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Slow roller to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Henry Malloy.
Justin Henry Malloy up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one the other way.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ibanez in the box again. Takes a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Torque to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Malloy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. And another ball. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 2-1 now. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first. So a man aboard, and now the DH, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Foul ball there. Gets under it and pops it up. Margot has this one sized up. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
It's Aaron Judge now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Just missed. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One out and a runner at second. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Jazz goes down on strikes. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Torkelson puts it away, and that'll do it. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double, and the lead is now 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Manuel Margot. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. That misses. 3-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Dylan Dingler, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's out to center field. Grisham trying to get there. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Strike 1.
2-1.
Swings through that.
2-2.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they're on the board. It's 5-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. So here's Baez now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Skubal back to work. Into center. Kreidler flying after this one. Nice grab on the run. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dominguez, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground right side, Malloy fires to first in time.
Now batting, third third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Change up on the corner, and that's a strike.
0-1.
That's outside, and now it's even 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Popped in the air, left field, Carpenter. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Mark Leiter Jr. on a pitch out of the pen here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler.
Center fielder, Ryan Kreidler.
That
One ball,
misses,
no strike.
and it's 1-0.
Oh,
Now one missed.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one
Take it back.
misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And the batter now, Zach McKinstry. He's grounded out a couple of times. Misses again, 5 in a row.
1-0.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Ryan Yarbrough, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Knee high, that's in for a strike. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. One at second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Justin Henry Malloy.
Justin Henry Malloy up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
0-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next pitch misses way outside.
That's the ball. 2-1.
In there at the knees for a strike. McKinstry leads off first with 1 away. off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
First baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
That's the ball.
This one in the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And there's a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2 left on. Through 8 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Tigers 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Holton. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Center fielder, Trent Grisham.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Outside low, 2 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Out to short. Zips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Holton, a 6'2 southpaw, 200 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Johnny Brebbia getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Vest getting cranked up as well. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Just misses with that one.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Aaron Judge at the plate. And delivers outside. Next pitch is outside. Goldie off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
One strike.
And there's a ball. And Judge takes a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that is that. So they strand a pair. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Tigers 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Fernando Cruz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Fernando Cruz.
Here's Manuel Margot, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch, and he just misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. They say you win.
1 and 2.
It's softly on the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the catcher, Dylan.
He's 2 outs away. And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. another ball.
Go straight.
Bases empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. And there's the automatic. And right back to the mound. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Tigers.
And now it's Baez. And that one clips the corner. Two outs. Foul ball. One strike away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Congrats to him on that first MLB win. I know he's been antsy waiting for it to come. It took a while, but now he can focus on win number 2 and beyond.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.